Hello and welcome to Factorio Single Belt. I'm Factorio. In this episode we will continue with the research once we have everything clearing out from the system, and I want to get some lights up as well. We do have, as it is now, the lights when we are unloading something, but I also want the light to indicate how much of the item we have. And I have an idea of how to do it, but I don't know it properly. So this will be kind of trial and error to get it working. And let's see, we need cider combinators, we need wires, we have that already. Anything else? Well, we might need a constant combinator. And we will need... Oh, we are not creating those. We will need the other combinator, whatever the name of that is. There we go. Arithmetic combinator. Okay, so the idea, let's try the rails. It's easy, we always need more rails, and it's easy to just pick them up and put them back and everything. Okay, so first thing first, a lamp. This is a lamp that will be lit up green when we have at least 80% of what we want. Then it will be yellow, and it will be red if we have less than 20%. So this is my idea of doing it, and I don't know if this works or not. We just have to try. First of all, we have this constant combinator where we have set how many rails we want. The idea first is to, let's see. Yeah, that doesn't connect to this, and that doesn't. Okay, the idea is that we have a negative amount. The first thing we want to do is to convert that to a positive amount. Or is it? Let's do something like this. Input signals. Let's convert... Where do we have it? Each input times -1. Then, but then we should get an output signal that is plus 500. What? Oh, output each. Yes, then we get plus 500. Okay, and we don't need this. We can see it in the combinator. Great! That's exactly what I want. But what happens if we divide instead with -1? We still get 500. What happens if we divide with -5? Then we output 20%, which is the amount I need. That is actually not helping us at all, I think. Or is it? Well, we get the correct amount. Can we output something else? Let's output K. Then we get 100K. That's actually good. Oh, we might be able to do it this way. So, this will take more space than I have available. Okay, let's copy that, and then we move it to the other side, just to see that we can get everything set up. Oh, it didn't work to copy. No problems. We can just set it up again, and we need a wire from that one to the input here. So each, yeah, let's set it up like this. I don't know if we have some combinators where we have multiple values, then we have to change it. Each divide by -5, output k. K as in a value. Actually, don't output k, output t. Okay, then we have t. Well, the t actually should be, yeah, let's go with t. And then we need another arithmetic combinator, which we combine like that. We take t and multiply by 4. And we output s. Then we should get 400s. Great. Now this is the amount that we need. 100t and 400s. So what we need to do now is to get the cider combinators. I think. Let's put it over there, and we make sure all the time to use different networks, except for this one. We actually want this one to be one network. Oh, yeah, these ones should be connected with one network. This should always, it should use colors, but it should always be enabled. How can you do that? If anything is more than 0, I guess. Oh, we can do it like this. Okay, if anything is more than 0, and then we can output yellow, one yellow over here, and connect that to this network. Then it will output yellow. That's great. So standard is that we output yellow. This one, we input t, and if it's less than rail, then output one red signal. And we of course need to connect that as well, but let's copy paste this. So we input S and wait. If T, oh, we input, yeah, I turned it around. We input the straight rail, and if that is less than T, if we have fewer straight rails than the 100, then we output one red. What? Oh, yeah, it is actually less than 100. We have 0. And then we do the same over here, but instead we say if it's more than S, then we output one green signal. So all we need now is to get these two connected to the chest, and actually that is to the rest of the network. So what? No. It's not to the rest of the network. If we connect it to the rest of the network, we will see what is expected. We will not see what's actually in the chest. So we want to connect it to the chest. There we go, and let's get rid of that one. This is a lot of red wire. I have to do that again to make it possible to see what is going on. But basically it's green. If we remove all of these, it's red, and if we add like 2 stacks, it's yellow. Great. And of course that started to work now, just because we did make sure that we had none. So that is great, but this is basically what we want. But that takes 1, 2, 3, 4 combinators plus 1 or 4 items that takes 2 spaces plus 1 item that only takes 1 space. That's a lot of space. And I mean, over here we do have the room, and over here, but look, over here we don't necessarily have the room. But then we have to solve it some other way. That should not be a problem. Okay, so how do we build this? I want to build it the same way everywhere. If it's possible, of course. So let's see. Oh, let's start with this one. That's easy to put in the middle. And then we have... yeah, I don't think we can build it the same way everywhere. Oh, if we go up here, we have the output, and then we have the wanted information. So copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. That in theory should be working. Oh, except that we want to rotate those. We have the input on this side for these and the output on the other side. So what we want to get in here is -500, and we get 100 T out. Then let's use a green wire. We are not connecting it to the green network. It should be its own network. But that should be fine. Yeah, actually that works out fine, I think. We have that. What happens if we have the same network going up here? That shouldn't be a problem, should it? No, it shouldn't. So let's get the network all the way over here. That means we have all of the inputs. Oh, except the input from the chest. Oh yeah. Let's get rid of these again. I actually changed my mind. I want the output to be on the bottom and the input to be on top. Copy paste. Oh, can we do it like this? Yes, we can, is the answer to that question. So we have the first input here, the second input here, and then we have these two like that. Okay, so from the expected, we get all of that. From the let's see, green wire, from the output, we get to the next input, we use the output and the output of both of those. Yeah, there we have all of the signals. Except that we don't have the signal from the wooden chest. which we can get like this. Okay, so we have, wait, why do we have 800 and 200? Have I created a memory bank somehow? Yeah, I think I have. What? Oh, it might conflict with these combinators. So let's remove the power. Then it shouldn't conflict, I think. It does anyway, huh? That is not what I wanted to see. Okay, let's get rid of it again. And we start all over. Yay! Okay, so what we want is what we get into this. What we get out of this and into the next one is 20%, which is the minimum amount we want. So let's just do that. Yes. What we get out of this. Oh, copy paste. Copy paste. Yeah, so we get T and then we get S, which is fine. And then what we get into these should be T and S. How do we do that in a good way? Oh, we just go with a green signal to the output. Then we don't create a memory loop. And we don't risk any problems with it. Okay, and then we also need to get the content from the chest into these two. And we have too much again. How can we have 800 and 200 of S and T respectively? We have 100 out of T and 400 of S, but somehow it becomes 200 and 800. I do not understand this. What happens if we remove that? Okay, so it has got something to do with connecting this wire, the red wire, because we can see it's 800 and 200 in this combinator, but not in this one. So let's try disconnecting this over here and see if that solves the problem. Yes, it does. I still don't know what the problem is, but it seems to be fixed. And that's all that we can hope for. And then in the middle we output that one yellow signal. Or can we do that? Can we do that for everything? No, I think we need that for each setup, which is a shame, really. It really is. So there we go. We connect all of these. We get rid of all of these. And it's yellow. Oh, because I didn't set these up. Okay. And I, of course, removed the other ones. So if the amount of... let me think. There is a couple of ways of doing this. One way is to say that we use this straight rail no problems. That works, but then we have to change it for everything. That doesn't really matter. If that's less than T, then output 1 red. And if it's more than S, then output 1 green. Oh yeah, by the way, the reason it is outputting the yellow in case there's none of these is the order of the colors. So red have priority, then green, blue, and then yellow. So this is basically what we do, I think. Yeah, I think this is everything. Except that it takes a lot of space, of course, that we don't have, but we have to work around that somehow. Oh, I didn't actually have a blueprint. Let's use this one. So what we want to do now is to get... No, we don't. I want to change another thing. These inserters are checking for the straight rails. But why? I mean, it have made sense before. We have that positive, we have this negative. But we can, if we just connect this lamp to the input, we can just check that if it's not green, this lamp, then it should feed into. So if we do that, if green is not equal to 1, great, so let's try it. Oh, yeah, we do get a few items. Oh, but we can see just the lamps. If we remove all of this, it will start and the lamp will be red. If we get like 100 in, the lamp will be green and we still get things into it. If we, however, fill it up. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Because it's not full, it's just more than 80%. Okay. That's good information. That shows that this is not the right way of doing this. So if that is less than 0, and then let's remove the red wire over here. Okay. That's the way we want it. Let's empty that. Yep, it works. That works, and these still pick up things. And yeah, this is good. This is what we want. Let's make a blueprint now. And just for the sake of it, let's make it with the belt. That makes it a whole lot easier to get everything in order. Let's see how that works with the next one. I just wanted to check 100, and we have like 100 of those. I just wanted to check that because we might cause problems with those. Of course this is red because we don't have 100. Yeah, it does cause problems. Damn it. You can see this is changed to a straight rail instead of the signal that we want. Oh. Yeah. So this is actually not the way to do it. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, we are never using that, so we don't have to worry about that part of it. That's one yellow. This is correct. That's fine. That's fine. And then we need these to be rail signals instead. Great. Then let's get rid of that blueprint and make a new one. We don't want that, and we don't want that. Is that all? I think that's all that we want to remove. Let's have a look over here as well. 100. Okay, so let's put everything in place, and we have that. This is still going. We have connect. Oh, we don't have any arithmetic combinations. Okay, let's create a bunch of those. We need a bunch of copper cable. Oh, and everything have stopped now. So we should definitely do some research. Let's get that signal set up first, and then we start the research. And this steel is... Oh, that steel is just because we are messing around with stuff. Arithmetic combinators. Let's create all of them. Let's pick up a few hundred of those and a few hundred of those. That might show that we don't have enough. No. Well, yes, it does. We are feeding stuff out onto the belt. Why are we getting a lot of stone on the belt? I don't understand that. Let's see. Yeah, we are missing 166 copper wire. Let's make sure we get those before we start the research. Okay, what have I missed? Oh, they can reach that far, so I have missed those things, which is true. Let's just change this to rail chain signal and rail chain signal, and it should be working. That's basically what we have to do everywhere we have the space for it. And then we can always see, do we have the stock we need or do we lack stuff? And of course we will make sure to get, what's that? That's the station. Of course we will make sure to get the, get everything set up with this. Well, not this part of it. We don't want anything over here, so we could set this up with a red wire and say that if there's anything, go for red lamp, but what's the use of that really? Okay, so we have that, and it seems that we have nothing negative. Well, of course the white beaker, but the white beaker, that's the one we don't have yet, so that makes perfect sense. Okay, then let's do some research. And the next research, is that the rocket silo? Or do we do something else first? I think it is the rocket silo. I think we want this. Let's do it. And then we will get a lot of things to do. Wait, what is this? Oh, of course, we have these setups as well. I kind of forgot about what we continue with. Let's see if we can set... Can't set that up on that side, and we can't set it up on this side. Oh yeah, this is, by the way, only for the right side. Might also be only for the right side going down. I guess that's actually how it is. Yes, it's only for the right side going down we have made it this far. Damn, I thought it was kind of over. Let's get a few more. Well, let's see, how many items do we have? We have 6 per row, and we have like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 rows. And we need 2 combinators for each. That means that we need a lot more arithmetic and a lot more decider combinators. Let's go and grab a few more decider combinators, like all of them. Everything we've got. And then we can create everything we can in arithmetic, or arithmetic combinators. Then we got 107, it said so. That is still not more than half of what we actually want. Damn, this takes a lot of space to do. Yeah, let's get a few more arithmetic. Now let's not worry about it actually. Oh, I'm sorry if you heard that beep. That's it will beep again. There it goes, but it will beep a couple of more times. But don't worry, everything is under control, I think. Nah, everything is under control. It's just that I don't want to handle it right now. Oh, did we get attacked just now? I guess we did. But they would have warned us if they got through. Let's plank that down just to get everything placed. Yeah, we want to save this, by the way. Let's just put it in the blueprint book. I know that's not the way to save it. Oh, let's save that as well. This one we don't really need. And this one we definitely don't need. Okay, so what more do we want? Well, I guess we can do this manually. For these more advanced setups, we should do it manually. And of course, we are going to use 2 lamps instead of 1, since we have the space. Yeah, this one we want to move. Create blueprint, and then we move it down here. Let's move it over here for the time being. And let's see, we have a red wire and we have green wire that we connect to the same thing. Oh, and then a power pole, of course. This is just a temporary position. We want to build this over here, and then we move this in the meantime. And once this new setup has been built, we can move this to a better location. But right now, we actually want another blueprint. We want, we don't. I made it, I created it, but never mind. We have it over there. And we have the output over here. This messes things up because everything is in, I shouldn't say the wrong position, but it's not in the same position as I expect it to be. But we should be able to handle it anyway. Let's do that. Can just move it down by 1 actually. Let's do that. We have that, and then we have this constant combinator. Copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, and copy paste. And then we just want to change this to concrete, concrete. And we have all the wiring left to do. Okay. If we start with lamps, that's the easiest thing to start with. We just connect them like this. Done. But if we then go with the inputs, we want to get the input from this chest and this chest into these two combinators. We also want, this one into that one. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Oh, we just don't have it over here. Wait. I have to check that that actually works the way it is set up. Then we go with this, and we go with the output of these. Why doesn't this work? Oh, because we have set it up to the wrong constant combinator. Okay, 1.6K, 6.4K, and we get output signal 1 green. And copy paste. There we go. That's what we need from that setup. And what we need from this is to move that. I think we just move it over to the left. And connect the red wire and the green wire. Get rid of this, get rid of this. And we need power as well, so let's get some power over there, I guess. Yeah, that's fine, then we can continue like this. Not that we will with this item, but we could if we need to. Let's have a look now. We are lacking a few things, which is expected. Okay, it's just as we expect it to be. We are getting problems, we are researching. Let's have a look at the map. Where do we have the research again? Over here. Okay, so it seems that we have all of the packs still. No worries. We have all of the packs, we are researching, but it's also... Wait, yeah, it seems that we are having less than we want to of all of them, which is okay. We just need to produce them as we go along. Okay, that was the concrete. Now we get to the hazard concrete. Okay. That's a strange name, but okay, that's fine. That's the way they have chosen to name it in the game, and I will not complain about that. Let's move this lamp. Let's remove that lamp. Talking about lamps, let's pick up a bunch of them. Why? No, let's not. We don't need the lamps until we need the lamps, and then we can pick them up. We have anyway messed everything up as it is, so getting a little bit more problems with lamps right now. It doesn't matter. If we had thought about it and picked up and created new lamps before we started with this rocket silo research, that would have been another thing. That would have... Oh, that's wrong. That would have been a great thing. But we didn't. Let's move it over 1, 2, oh. Where do we continue? Oh, we could do it... We don't have as much space over here. And it's not because we don't have space, it's because we have a lot of water. But if we do it like this, and then we get that one in the middle, as usual, that should work out, I think. Okay, now we only need to get the signal all the way from over there, over here. Oh, and copy paste a lot. Copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Of course, we also need the wires to go around these, but that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so we have 20, and then we have... Oh, it's this way we do it. Then we have 80, and then we go with the green wires. And then we have red wires with the content. Oh yeah, we of course have to change this to the hazard concrete as well. Let's get that, and then we need wires for the lamps. Oh, come on. Copy, paste, paste. Yes, we have that. Well, I think we have that at least. Yep, it looks like it. Great. That's working. That's working just fine. Let's go for the copper, I guess. Oh, and the copper, we have this space to work with, which is an unusual space. Oh, we also have kind of a power problem because our that's the point. Our power poles is where I want to place the lamps. So let's see if we can just move them. Oh, yeah, of course. They are being used for green circuits as well. Or green wires, I mean. So let's connect it over to these. And over to that one. And then we should be able to remove those without causing too much problem, at least. Okay, and then we just place the lamps. We place the arithmetic combinators. Where do we want those? Huh. What is happening? Didn't we put that blueprint in? There we go. There's the blueprint. Okay, so this is by the input and this is by the output. Okay, great. So what we want is the output and the input. Oh. Okay, I guess let's do it like that. And we need for the input this one. We need to get this going on. We need to get the output to go like that. We need the output of these to go to these two lamps. We need to be able to walk through. And we need another constant combinator. Let's place it over there. And that should contain one yellow. Actually, let's get rid of this line and replace it with this line. Okay, then copy paste. Oops, too far away. Oh, I hope that didn't create any problems. No, it didn't. Good. Then copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, and copy paste. And then we just change it to copper. And then we see that something is wrong. 200 and 800. Oh, I know what's wrong. We haven't really connected the chests. There we go. Everything connected. Everything is great. We have green lights. Yay! Steel. We don't have any space over here. Let's try to do it over here. Okay. This lamp we can remove or ideally replace. But for now, let's just remove it. And the output. Oh. Wait. This is the output. This is the input. And we have that one. One yellow. That's the easy thing to do. Oh, and lamps. Oh, by the way, did I pick up this blueprint I placed in the middle? No. Let's do that. There's no reason to leave things behind. Not unless we have to, of course. Okay, so this is the one containing the steel. Let's hope we can get a wire all the way from over there to over here. No. Damn it. Okay, we have no other red wires on this power pole. Let's go through that. And then hopefully we can get all the way over there. Yes. And we go through it like that. And then we connect the chests as well. I don't know why this is yellow. Well, it's outputting yellow over here, but I thought... Oh, now I know why. We haven't actually copy-pasted what this should do. Okay, so when we change them to steel, it is working as expected. Yes, great. That's that. Then we have the iron. Oh. We don't want to mess with this or to the right side. Let's see if we can put it over here somehow. 3, 4. Yeah, we should have plenty of room actually. 1, 2. 1, 2. So, oh. It's hard to find spaces to copy paste from. But we can manage it. Okay, everything should be copy pasted. We just need the lamps. Oh, and we need to copy paste those as well, of course. And we need one more of these, which is, as usual, one yellow. Okay, so now we need to connect all of this. The expected, yep, the amount. Oh, that's wrong. It should be like that. Actually, let's rotate that. Yeah, that looks way better. Then we get 400T and 1.6S, and we connect, nope, we don't want to do that. We want to do it with a green wire. And then we want a red wire to connect the chests, I think, yes. Yes, and then we want another red wire to connect the output of all of these. Yeah, so we should have, yeah, that should be red, since we have 1.2K, what? But how much do we expect? Oh, I know why. We need to change this to iron, of course. Iron, yellow, that looks fine. Okay, all of that is being done. Now let's go. Oh, these we can put over here. And here we have combined the two networks. Yeah. And we have placed the power poles in a position we no longer want them. I don't want to say the wrong position because I simply don't know if it's the wrong position or not. But let's have a look. We want to connect it over here. Okay. Where does this connect? It connects to this one. Yeah, so let's do that. And then we could remove that power pole. That connects over here. Oh, and it also connects, let's see, it connects over here and it connects over here. Okay, then we should be able to get rid of that power pole. Nothing is connecting right now. We have this one that connects that one. Fine. Anything else? No, I don't think. Yes, there was something it connects. Oh, it's probably this one, which is fine. We just reconnect that. And then we have this one that connects this, of course. It also connects to this, which is fine. Okay, let's get rid of that. I think everything is connected now. This is still connected, yes. Otherwise we would get minimum amount of both of them. Actually, otherwise we would get 0. Okay. So let's plunk some lamps over here. And this is a little bit different. Because we actually want to collect all the information in one go. Let's see if we can do this. We have the first and the second one. Oh, we need to do this manually, I think. Input each divide by -5. Oh, output each. Since we have 2 items, we need both of them to be processed. And here we have input each multiply by 4, output each. So if we get these chests set up, I'm just thinking, is this what we want? No, it's not the chests. It's this one. We connect that, connect that. Oh, yeah, of course. One of them outputs 500 and 400, and the other one outputs 2K and 1.6K. So we basically need to do it a bit different. We need two sets over here. And this left one, let's make a blueprint of this. Create that, get rid of those, planked on the blueprint, get rid of these. Just to get it in the middle, to have a clear border. So to the left of these, oh, we do actually want to connect everything up again, like this and like this. To the left of these, we have the copper wire. To the right of them, we have, what do we call them? Green circuits. Don't ask me. Please don't ask me. Does this really work? It really doesn't. Because if we do this, when we connect the chests, then we just compare the chests with the chests. Or we compare input green circuits and copper cable with input green circuits and copper cable, and we can't really do that. Okay. So that leads me to the result that we actually need to double everything up. Oh, wait. If we double everything up, what are these lamps? They are just lamps. Okay. No, they are not. Ah, damn it. This lamp was not just a lamp. Oh, we have disconnected the output from this. Whoops. We need to get that going. If D is more than or equal to 2. Okay. We have made a mess of it. Copy paste. Okay, we need to fix this, and then we can worry about these new lamps. Okay. What have we actually done? I don't think it's too bad. I just think it's the output from these that we have messed up. We forgot that we needed to go over there and over here and then over to the other side as well. And of course we need the same over here. Yeah, that way I think it's fixed again. Great. But now let's see if we somehow can fix this mess. What if we just move it one step to the right? It's still not going to be beautiful, but that might not be what we need. Let's see, where do we have another set of these? Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, and copy, paste. And then we do the lamps as well. Well, one of the lamps. All of the lamps. And then we just copy to the other side. Okay, so what we need to do is instead of input each, we just need to change it to the actual input, which on the left side is copper cable and on the right side is electronic circuits. And since we are changing it, let's do it everywhere. Electronic circuits, electronic circuits. And then we need these ones as well. I thought about one, but one isn't enough. We need one for the left side and one for the right side. But for once, let's just plunk them down where they kind of make sense. Okay, so let's connect the lamps. And then we connect these to each other. We connect the input, which is all the way over. No, no! Okay, we can't reach, and that is a problem. So we need kind of to fix that. And since we have a lot of cables already, I'm a bit afraid of just adding more. So let's do each times 1, output each. That should output, yeah, exactly, that should output exactly what we have over here. Great, now we can go and do that, and we can go and do that, and then we need the input. Well, the input from the chests. We could actually do it from the right chests. Oh, why isn't anything being... Why don't we have any color? Let's do the other side first as well. This is the input. Over here we have it red. That's what it should be. But why don't we have any color over here? We should have... Oh, we haven't set these ones up to display yellow. That kind of makes sense. Okay, so we have all of it set up over here. And yes, it's for show, but it shows quite easily. Green, yellow, red. This is what I want. It's easy to see when we are missing things. Over here, it should be relatively easy. Maybe we can even use the blueprint. No, we can't. I'm starting to think that the blueprint was a bad idea. Or at least that we have so many options that it's really hard to set anything up with blueprints. But okay. Let's do that. We want... Oh, we don't have any more red wires. Let's go and collect a few of those. And while we are over here, we have to check each and every one of these that we are connecting this one. No, that we are... Yes, that we are connecting this one, which we aren't over here. Let's pick up all of the red wires. We will need them. Yeah, this one needs to go over here, and that one needs to go over there. It actually feels a bit safer to connect this manually, because there is so many things to connect, and any one small thing that goes wrong, if you do it manually, you hopefully catch it. If you do it automatically, it will be automatic and you will probably not catch it. Okay, so let's connect this. We connect it like that. We connect the output of these. Oh, we do have the blueprint. Let's plunk that down just to have something to copy paste from. I obviously don't want to copy paste from these since they are set up a little bit differently than normal. Okay, so we have the input. We also need input from the chests. There we go, and then we need the output. Oh, I thought we had plenty of these. Oh, we might still have plenty of those. If we just choose the right item, yes, we do have plenty of those. Let's have a look at the research again. Okay, so we are lacking red science packs. That's interesting. I thought the red science packs was the last one we would be lacking. They are on the top and they take the least and easiest resources to get. But okay, I guess. Oh, we will lack the yellow science pack soon enough. So everything will be good in the world. We will lack what we expect to lack. I guess that's one way of looking at it at least. Okay, let's put it over here for the engines. And we need this one. We need... Where do we have... Are they all the way... They are over there. We might want to move those. Where do we have them in the normal setups? Oh, we could... Did I collect that blueprint? Yes, I did. Could just set it up and have a look. We have them below the power pole. Let's get these connected. Copy paste and paste. And then we get rid of this. We get rid of that. And we get rid of that one. Then we have it for the right item. Okay. So let's get everything going now. Set that up, set this up, set the output up, or the temporary output up, set the actual output up with lamps. Whoops. Oh, not this lamp. Why did I remove the lamp? But only this lamp. We have another thing on the other side. Okay. So we have that. We have that. Oh, we need this one as well. And that is another red. And then we have the engine. Oh no. Copy paste. Yeah, the copy paste part of this. That's the part I wish I could get around. That I wouldn't have to do all of the time. Yeah, I do need to do it. Because we have the S and T stuff. And that... oh, and then we have one yellow. Okay, and then we have this one. I intend to set it up at the lower part for once. if we do it like this and this and this, that should work out. And then we have the yellow signal. Okay, so let's get it set up. That was that, and then we have the output, then we have the chest, and then we have the actual output to the lamp. Oh, we don't have enough of those. We are expecting 500 and we have 340. This is exactly what I want to see. This is exactly what I don't want to see. Huh. We have actually set the blue belts up. Where do we get the lubricant? We get it from over here. I'm thinking that maybe we want to move this assembly machine to have the space to set everything up, because we need one setup for this, one for this, and one for this. And we can't, with the electric engine, we can't do it behind. With these, we can't do it behind them. So we have to kind of use the space in between. Yeah, I think that is fair enough to do, and then we get rid of all of that. Yeah, it messes things up a bit, but it makes this a whole lot easier, I think. Okay, the output is here. That means oh, this is actually in kind of a bad spot. What did I do? Oh, I shot it. Oops. I meant to change the inventory spots, but apparently I pressed the wrong button. Oops. Yeah, where can we move that? I want the other arithmetic combinator to be placed over here. I mean, if we place this one over here, it will be out of the way, but it will also be kind of invisible. What about just moving everything down by one? Yeah, and then this can be moved over here. I think that is a possibility. Yeah, and then we have the input over here, the output with the yellow signal we have over here. Oh, by the way, did we remember to put in the yellow? Well, we did it over here at least. Over here. Yes, we did it over there as well. Great. Okay, let's get some lamps. Actually, let's set up all three of these. All of the combinators, all of that, and then do everything else. We might fail. That's definitely a possibility. But let's try. We might succeed. There we go. We want the yellow signal. It's annoying you can't send the yellow signal once for everything, but what are you gonna do? I think over here we can just place it over there. yellow signal, copy paste. This is already set up. Okay. Then let's plunk the blueprint down over there. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Oh no, paste, paste, copy, paste, 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 copy, paste, 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 and copy, paste, paste, paste. Okay, and this should be yellow belts. No, blue belts. Blue belts. This should be electric engines. Electric engines. And this should be sulfur. And sulfur. Okay, and now we connect it to the... We connect all of the cables, I think. Nope. Like that, yes. And like that. Okay, that's all of those cables. Let's do it over here. The output goes over there, and it also goes over there. The chest goes over here. This one goes there, and this one goes there. Okay. And we do it over here as well. This one goes... Oh, come on. This one goes to that input. Continue over here. The output goes all the way there. The chest goes over there. And then we have the green wire, which goes like that. And it should go like this. And like this. So now the question is, why don't we get lights on our lamps? Because we forgot to copy paste them. I think that works. Oh, and then we go over here and we have engines and plastic. We need more arithmetic combinators. Let's create a bunch. I don't know how many we need, but we need more than we had, definitely. Okay, I am thinking let's remove that tree. Should we just place them like this? Yeah, why not? No, we shouldn't. We should place them like this. But it's harder to do over here. Damn it. This setup is messing with me right now. I mean, we could move these if we want to. And I do think we want to. What if we do it like this? Copy paste. So the idea is that the input over here is the output from that, or it's connected at least. The input over here is the normal green. Yeah, normal green stuff. The output of both of them goes like that. And then to the inserter. And we can remove those. Okay, that's easy enough. When we figure it out. Oh, and then we have a power pole in the way. That power pole, we need to move it. Can we move it over here? The answer to that is, of course, yes, we can move it. But we need, wait, move it over there. Can't we just remove it? I mean, we need the green wire to go over there. Done. Oh, it actually controls the red wire, but we can do that without the power pole. That should be all. And we don't even need that power pole. Okay. Let's see. Where do we have our... There we go. Copy, paste. Paste, paste. Copy, paste, paste. What? Copy, paste, paste. Okay, so when you don't have a cable connected, they will light up anyway, apparently. Copy, paste, paste. Paste. Copy, paste, paste. Come on, there we go. That's that one, and that is that one. Not that it really matters which one is which. It actually doesn't matter one single bit. I don't understand why this doesn't output. Oh, because it doesn't have any T. Okay. I was about to say, I don't understand why it doesn't output red. But it is fair. It is correct. Okay, and then we have batteries over here. Let's get those set up. Battery. And now all we need to do is to get all of the wires set up correctly. That one, and that one. And then I think it's time for... Oh, I just realized that I forgot about one wire. Not a big problem, it's just the chest needs to be set up as well. Okay, there we go. We have all of that. Let's set it up. Yeah, let's set this up, and then I think that have to be it. Of course, we are still researching, but yeah, I think that we need to stop after we have set these things up. We simply need to... I need to do other things. Let's see. I'm thinking this, maybe that should be moved one step to the left. I actually think it should. But what problems will we do if we do it? Oh, we actually don't have to. Okay. Never mind it then. Copy paste. And let's get green line. Okay, so there we have moved that one instead. And then we can just set it up as usual. With the output and the input. Oh, and I guess with the yellow signal. Okay, so now we just need to connect everything. And that doesn't work, of course. And we have the chests. Yeah, like that. And then we have the output and the input of those. And we just need to change everything to... Oh, we actually need to copy paste everything. And then change it to the right product, which is the red circuit. And copy paste these lamps. Okay, so we have a problem with red circuits. That's what this is telling us, which is obviously not good, but it's good to know. Let's see, if we do it like that, then we need to move that one over here. Let's see, it's just connected to the green network. There we go. Oh, no. I forgot to set it up. How many do we want? Let's say 250. Okay. That's fine. And then we just set this up. We set another one of those up, which is of course yellow. Copy paste those. And we just do our normal copy pasting. And we need a lot of wires again. The output we have already done, the input we have over there, and we have that. And of course, the type that we want. Yeah, there we go. So that is a lot of setup to get information about what we got and what we don't have. Oh, yeah, the red circuits, we don't have anything. We could actually use the map. We don't need to walk. We have everything over here. We don't have circuits or copper wires, and we don't have the red circuits. And not enough pipes, but that's not a big problem. But yeah, it's basically copper wire, green circuits and red circuits that we are missing. And of course a few yellow circuits and some pipes, but that's a small problem. It's yellow. Oh wait, I didn't realize we had the wait, how is this handled? I didn't realize we had all of the coal over here as well. How is this handled? When C is more than 0, but C can never be more than 0. We haven't connected it to anything. Okay, I guess we need to connect these up. Over here. And then, yeah, these will output C, and then these will start outputting as well. Okay, we just need to set up this thing as well. Oh, but that's a long way between those lamps. That's annoying. Oh well, there's not much to do. I think the easiest way is to just set it up over here. And then we simply have to we simply have to accept that we will have to do some power poles over here to move all of the information. This will not be the easy and simple setup that I want, but okay, that's how it is. And no. I thought I had the red wire. And the output, oh, we actually need one of these as well. That shows one yellow. So output over there. Copy paste, and we do the copy paste with everything. I really should have made a blueprint with just these combinators. That would have saved me a lot of job. I think. Oh, and we need the inputs as well. Of course, this will always show green. Maybe not right now, but it definitely will in the future. When we have connected this one. What I'm thinking, can we mix these two cables? We have one cable for the lamp that basically outputs a color, and then we have a cable with the coal. Can we mix those? And I can't see why we can't mix those, because if we can mix them, we need... Or can we even mix them with this? Yeah, hopefully. Then we can use this one red wire. Otherwise we would have to build up 2 additional sets of red wires just to move from over here to over here. That's not really ideal. Oh, I just realized we only have this one connected to the network with a green wire. We want this connected as well with a green wire. So let's connect everything. That have actually been kind of an issue. Just haven't seen it. That's why we had coal at some point in time. I don't think I recorded when I saw that, but I was in here testing something else. But yeah. Oh. Yeah. We can't do that. Because the enabled condition is that we have something that's more than 0. Which in itself I think is wrong. Because if we have nothing, we want it to be red. Oh, but that it's totally fine. Could use that. We just... Oh, that's true. We have something that is more than 0, which could be the yellow. It's fine. It's fine. I just need to connect this one over here and connect this one. And that should work, yes. And we should be shown to have a bit more coal than we had before. Yeah, 2.5k of coal, which is 2.4 over there and 700 over here. And now we will start getting coal from over here as well when we need it. So all of that is done. There is one thing that I have seen that I want to correct if I can. That I totally forgot about. And it's this mess. I did fix all of this. I did make sure we had sulfuric acid in these lines. And then somehow it messed up again. But at least we have sulfuric acid in our mining drills. That's good. So hopefully all that I need to do is to get everything connected again. Still have sulfuric acid over here, yes. And before you ask, I have no idea why this is happening. I thought everything was good. And there is... I can't see any reason. Okay, let's do this. That should be fine. We have this one, and then we get everything going down. Like that. And we go up again. And hopefully it lines up. No, it doesn't. That's fine. Then we get everything going to the left, and this will not line up. That is not even expected. Oh no! We had petroleum gas in a pump. Oh! That's definitely the problem. Okay. That at least makes sense. Now I understand the problem. And if I understand it, I can possibly do something about it in the future. There we go. We have sulfuric acid all the way over here. We have it up here. We have it down here, and everything is mining again. Yes. Great. Okay, so we forgot to empty out the, and the train left. That's fine. We forgot to empty out the pump, resulting in sulfuric acid in, or oil in the pump, or whatever it was in the pump, which resulted in havoc. Oh, let's have a look over here. Oh, they are so far away, and they try to go through the forest. Our turrets have no problem to handle those biters and spitters. Oh, but we are a little bit damaged in some areas. Yeah, but everything seems to be fine now. I'm thinking, since we got the reminder, should we take the car and go out to repair? That's a good question, and I have no good answer. What I do want is to get a few more robots. I want to have an even 100 robots. 100 robots, no issues. We have 88 repair packs. Yeah, let's go. Hopefully I cleared out everything. I don't remember if I cleared out everything to be able to go around the whole base. But hopefully I did. Otherwise we are in for some problems. Do you go down? No, you don't. You go around, which is fair enough. I actually haven't played this map for like a month or something like that, so that's why it's... I can't remember exactly what I have done. Let's just put it like that. I do know... Oh, I do know the basics of what I have done, but I don't know the exact information. So I need to remind myself, basically. What? Oh, I did see the turret, but I didn't see that the wall had problems as well. Okay, nothing over there. Luckily the robots are quick to respond, so if they see something, they will just go there and deal with it. Oh, yeah. This is where I moved in the wrong direction. Okay, here we go. Let's just get this going. There's a few smaller problems that's easy to solve. And everything is back. Got that, and we can go around. And we just want to go in, have a look. How about over here? Can we zoom out any more? No. But we have covered that area now, so that's fine. Okay. Now we need to go down and continue. And I think this road is kind of good from here on. Well, not when we get to the left side. But apart from that, it should be kind of good. And I know there is a spot on the bottom as well that isn't good at all. That we basically have to find our way through, but we can do that. No problems. We have done it before. We can do it again. Oh, I saw that, but I didn't think it was a tree. Don't know why I didn't think it was a tree. I should have realized it. But it was on the road, so there isn't supposed to be any trees on the road. That might be the reason. I didn't realize it was a tree. Oh, yeah. This is kind of where we are getting into problems. Let's remove that to be able to see a little bit better. Where are they? They are over to the left. That's fine. I'm getting there. Yeah, this wasn't easy at all to go through. But at least we are close enough that we don't have to worry if there is any problem or not, because we are definitely close enough to be able to solve all of the problems as we see them. How did we do over here? I think we can just go and follow the road. Or follow the shore, I mean. Not the road, there's no road over here. Oh, yeah, it might very well be that we didn't plan on roads over at this area. I don't remember. But this is over to the left side, so it's quite likely that we didn't do too much over here. I know the robots will get awakened. Okay, so we want to go around that lake. Oh, the robot's already done. That's fast. That's great, robots. Thank you a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you a lot. What's that? Oh no. Yeah, we want to go around the lake, but that's not all we want to go around. We want to go around this forest as well. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any better way of getting through. Let's just go through over here, I guess. And hope that we don't run into too many trees. I will, of course, try to avoid the trees altogether. But, oh, but driving is hard. And remember, in the game, I had to teach myself how to drive. I didn't get a driver's license. I don't think you can get it in this game. Oh no. I was concentrated on this edge to make sure it was covering the lower wall, and I kind of forgot about the forest. Yeah. Since we have yellow walls over here, I'm gonna stay because they might need more than one repair pack. What's that? Oh, that's a big sandy rock. That's totally okay. You can be damaged. I don't mind that. Not a lot at least. Let's go around this while the robots are busy repairing it. And we save some time. Okay. Just stay here, wait for the last robot. I think we have, yeah, we have all 100 robots now. That's basically the reason I wanted to have 100 robots, because it's easy to see when we have all of them and when we are missing some. Not having 100, it's not a problem, but you have to remember how many you have, or 50 or 200 for that sake. 100 is not a magic number. Okay, let's have a look at the map. Oh, if we have a quick look over here, we could actually just carve a path. I think that is fair enough to do. We just want to make sure that we can pass close to the wall, and there were fewer trees close to the wall than further in, so I think that's fair enough. Yeah, and we are repairing. Come on, robots. Do the work, please. Oh, look at that. Turret that is yellow. That's not good. That might need an additional repair pack. No, not that either. That's good, don't get me wrong. Oh, more stuff? Yeah, they really like to attack on oh, there's a base just over here. Should we... Can we reach to demolish that base? Let's see what we can do. Oh, I don't have a lot of turrets. Whoops. Well, at least I noticed now that I don't have a lot of turrets. So once the robots are back and all of these stop attacking, let's get all of that back. And let's get another power pole instead to make sure we have power. And then we can go and attack, 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 and attack. Of course we will lose some robots doing this, but hopefully not too many. And hopefully, I mean, I will see better with the map. No, I won't. Okay. There we go. I don't think we got the full base, but we got what we needed, which is most of the base. Oh. But they continue to attack. Hopefully the robots doesn't get too damaged when they collect everything. Okay, they won't. Come on, collect everything, please. There we go. So we got that base kind of under control. Maybe we want to move the wall out here instead to use the lakes. But not now. Not in this episode. And I haven't even checked how much pollution we have. Oh. Let's add the pollution. Let's remove the turret. We have no pollution over here, so that should be kind of okay. We have pollution over here, of course, but that is kind of well defended anyway. Oh, a lot of repairing over there. Let's see, should we get this as well? Yeah, we should. Let's plunk everything down and get the base removed, or big part of it. Oh no, we are, oh, this is bad. Let's deconstruct these. The worms are just in the wrong location. I'm just deconstructing part of it to still have some defense when they attack, because they are still attacking. And then we can deconstruct the rest, which will collect all of it in one go. It should collect all of it in one go. Why didn't this get collected? I don't know. Sometimes it's strange like that. How is it with robots? We probably don't have 100 robots anymore. Nope. We have 96, which is kind of okay still. Oh. Yeah, you found something to repair. Oh, I didn't even see that. And there's a bit over there as well. Let's continue. I think we can get the rest of it just by standing over here. Yes. And that is the rest of this, the rest of the repairing of the walls. I mean, we could easily go out and demolish a few more bases, but why should we? We have a good defense. We don't need to really handle the bases. We just need to make sure that they can't reach us and that they don't break through the walls. What are you doing? Oh! One piece of concrete missing. Thank you, robot, for noticing. Yeah, so let's just go back to our base and whoops, go back to our base and see what's happening. Park over here. How How is the research going? Well, we are lacking... Okay. On the left side, we are lacking yellow science packs. On the right side, we are lacking red science packs. How many reds do we have? 2, and we have 36 yellow ones. So it's really not worth starting this to get everything restructured. But at the same time, why not? Since we can, and it doesn't hurt anything to do it. Well, we don't get any new science packs in for a while, but the research is anyway faster than we can produce the science packs, so that is not a big problem. Why is it so dark over here, but not over here? Oh, because the lamps have started to light up over here, but not to the left side. Okay. How is the power, by the way? Haven't checked that at all today. Oh, we haven't used the steam engines at all, so the power is just good. Okay, and we are resetting, and everything is put onto the belt again. Okay, everything will work itself out, and I want to stand... over here. Actually, let's stand on the belt. Then I will get confused next time I start this game. But anyway, that's all for this time. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye!